Hello everyone and welcome back, and yes, today we are looking at the Queen of Velocitron herself, the Nitro Convoy of Velocitron, I guess, champion of the Speedia Cup multiple times in a row. We are looking at Transformers Velocitron Speedia 500 Cybertron Override. And damn girl, that's a lot of friggin' titles. Sheesh! And yes, this is the biggest character that I have been waiting for in the entire Velocitron trilogy, in the entire Velocitron lineup. The second it got announced, and the second I saw her name on the listings, I was so excited because I love Override as a character. I loved her in the show. I love her right now, just in, like, having this toy in person, and I never had the original toy, which is probably why I have such fond memories of the character. Yeah, she is probably my favorite kind of leader character in Cybertron, because I mean, yeah, we all know Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime is cool, yes. You had Scourge, who was a Decepticon. You had Metroplex, who was Scottish. That's really all I got out of his character. And oh yeah, and he liked building things. The one other thing that Scots are known for, aside from drinking and more drinking and sheep, building, definitely building. And I guess there was also Evac as well, the helicopter. But just, she made the biggest impression when I was a kid and I first watched this show, and hell, even when I was rewatching it a couple of days ago. I loved her introduction. Like, Megatron is on Velocitron, just standing in the middle of the road, and she's racing down the road and does not stop until the last second, and then just starts saying, like, goading this random stranger on the planet, saying, "Hey, you know I could have run you over, right?" And Megatron just starts, like, because it's Megatron in the Unicron trilogy, he's not the most subtlest of evil villains. Hi there, I want to know about the Cyberplanet key. She just says, "Okay, I'll tell you if you win the race." And she beats him easily. Go watch the race on YouTube, because it is just crazy. She is, like, perfectly designed for speed, and just, like, even in robot mode, she is really well designed, and you can see all the curves on her legs. The way that her chest is very, thinned out, unlike the original toy. The amount of curves on her actual, like, body, and the fact that there's a lot less kibble here on the back, it makes sense. And even, like, on the V-fin here on her helmet, this entire figure screams, "I want to go fast." And, like, from the design of her feet and the way that her legs are rounded out, to the fact that you have some wee bit of, like, pipe detail here that's picked out in gold, and just the speed the way that the cockpit here is just done in, and I got some schmutz on it. Sorry, hon. Yeah, and as you can see, I have her gun out. You can take off the gun, collapse the thrusters in, and you can just leave it on the back, and she doesn't even need a weapon. Or if you want, you can just kind of give her well, starter pistol, essentially. You can just say that this is a starter pistol. And I love this figure so friggin' much. Now that's not to say I do not have a problem with this figure. There is one kind of glaring problem, and that's just the head. That is, quite honestly, my only gripe with this figure. And that's because the entire back section here is all translucent plastic. So be careful. And B, you don't get a whole lot of range out of it. Like, I would have loved it if I could get her into a pose when she's starting a race. Well, actually. Like, get her started like that. But I can't because her head won't come up. Like, I mean, I know a lot of figures don't have a whole lot, but I mean, at least with Optimus, you can still kind of, you know, make it seem like he is trying. Like, they're having a push-up contest, and Optimus is the one who can look up and say, "Keep working at it. Soon you'll be as big as me." Woof. But again, that's two different generations of toy, and quite honestly, the amount of times I've had her in robot mode, I think this is about the third time. Because I love her vehicle mode, and I will like gush about it when I get her into it. But first, let's take a look at the head sculpt here, because it is so awesome. It is so Unicron Trilogy. You have the unnecessary V-fins and the Gundam head camera here. Blue for the eyes, gold for the face. Really nice. It totally pops to our animation model. You get a really nice gold here, outline trim. Like for the top section here of the cockpit, and then for just the outlining trim. You got some more of that. I think this is Allspark Blue, actually, for the head crest, and also for the diamond on her chest. You get more of that gold detailing here on the fake pipes and here on the arms as well, for even more fake piping. You also get the gold here on both sets of wheels. And then, like, there is actually a scarce amount of paint on this figure. A lot of this is just really well done color matching by the by just like basic plastic usage. Like there are mainly three colors. Yeah, three main colors in play here just in plastic alone that they were able to do really well on. Black, red, and white. That's it. And like they did a great job making sure that the paint red matches the plastic red. And I guess a wee bit of blue here, but that mainly for like the structural integrity of everything. They did a great job with this figure, and I love it so much. For articulation, her head is on a ball joint, but you can only really get her to look around. You can't really get her to look up without stressing the ball joint a wee bit, and I don't like that feeling. Arms can go right out, and she can do a good old suck it blur. Because yes, we're doing blur now. Only for her, and only because she's the fastest. I don't care what y'all say. She's the fastest racer, not Blur. Come at me. Don't actually come at me, please. You have a bicep rotation and about 90-degree bend here at the elbow, and also a wrist rotation. You get a wee bit of a waist pivot, mainly because of the unfortunate size of the backpack here. Legs can go out about that far. Back that far again, thanks to stupid backpack. And the knees can go all the way out. She has a wee bit of ankle tilt, so you can get her into some pretty decent running poses here. She has a wee bit of an ankle rock, just thanks to the guard here on her on the back of her shin. And yeah, that is basically it for the robot mode. So for comparison, we already brought him out once. So here she is next to Optimus. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so so off goes Prime, and sorry about that. Had to run and grab a couple more racers so that we can get Jackie, Leadfoot, Mirage, this guy, come on, drag strip, shattered glass blur, because I don't actually have a blur, and just because I do not know where he went, this is obviously all off the cuff, by the way, sorry. And red alert, because I don't have my other guy. So, here you have an entire race team ready to rock and roll, and this looks great. This looks bloody fantastic. So yeah, you three here, over here, you three over here. All right, so let's get down to the transformation of this fine gal, shall we? So, first thing you're going to want to do is flip up the canopy like so. It covers your face, and then you want to unpeg the shoulders like so, and spin them out on the armatures like that. Take the entire back section and rock it forward like so, creating this cacophony mess thing. When you bring the arms down and then rotate the top portion of this chest piece in like so. There is a tab here that connects to this port here, and you want to make sure that you have enough distance between the two so that everything connects together perfectly. Then you rotate the arms around like so, flip around the hand, and just kind of leave it like that, actually. Sorry. Jumping the gun a wee bit, and rotate the hand like so. Collapse them both in so that they connect together. There are two pigs there. So it should look like that. And then there's two pegs that you just kind of place the hands in like so. That flattens everything out and gives you some good space. So for the legs, all you're going to want to do is open up the side or the back pieces and flip them out like so. Do the same on the other side. Flip out, push in, then rotate the legs so that then you disconnect the leg, arm it up, and rotate it around so that it connects in place. The same here on the other side. So you can see it just has this long arm here. Rotates out and then collapses back in. Connect everything back together. Collapse everything. And there you have her in her vehicle mode. And this thing is awesome. I love it. I love it. So this is the whole reason I bought this toy, was because of this mode. I love it so much. And the cool part, the thing that I find really cool is in robot mode, her main color scheme is mainly, white and red. In vehicle mode, however, it's predominantly just black and white, and then you just have the red accents kind of going around here. Like, yeah, there's a lot of red going around. However, the bulk of the vehicle, which is basically just this back section here, is mainly black. You get a wee bit of white here, and then you get a majority of the white on, like, the hood of the car. But you also get black here and here, making a very nice, just I guess black line going straight down the car here. And I love it so much. I don't know what else to say aside from I just love this car. She rolls really well too, especially because like these are clear plastic wheels, because all of the Cybertron Velocitron cars had translucent wheels just to give them that little bit of extra energy, like energy feel to them, make them a wee bit more alien. Excuse me. But I love this car so much. I loved it in the show. I love it now, and it screams, "I will beat you easily," and then go out for ice cream. Some really cool things are because of the back here is blast effect compatible. You can put the blast effects on, and it looks like she now has turbojets going. All I got are there. And if you want like an even bigger one, you can. All I have is pink right now, but you can just kind of give her like an extremely powerful jet here. And actually, it's something I forgot to mention. But this back section here, that is big enough for a cyber key. Don't know how well. There's yeah. So this part here, this little gap here is actually big enough for you to put a cyber key in. Unfortunately, I don't have a cyber key. However, I do have a old oh god, ransack coming in. So when I get him, I will definitely be showing that you can just kind of place it in here. Excuse me. Yeah, I love this vehicle mode so much. These kind of antenna things, you can have them all the way up. You can have them to the side, or what I like to do is I like to have them angled. Because I think it looks awesome. So here is Override, wheel jack, drag strip, Mirage, blur, hot rod, because I didn't feel like transforming another version of Mirage here at the back, and red alert, because I may as well have two Cybertron alumni, right? And that looks really, really cool. This looks like a race. It also, because of the wedge, it kind of reminds me of Hot Wheels. The Hot Wheels World Race, if anybody remembers that show. Just with the crazy designs. Like, you got the 4 normal vehicles, and then the 3 crazy ones. Because this guy's actually based off a proper car, which I thought was really cool. I actually didn't know that this was an actual car. I thought this was just a stylistic choice to have the 6 wheels, but no, apparently there were race cars before they were deemed, quote, illegal. in that kind of race that had 6 wheels. And that's really cool. But yeah, so that is it for Override. And as you can see, she beats everybody just by virtue of standing still and not doing anything dumb. That is it for Override. And I gotta say, I love this toy so much. Just the design that went into this figure is so nice. You can really tell that the designers who like designed this toy actually had a passion for this character and really wanted to give her the representation that she deserves, because her original toy, ooh boy, search up original Override toy from Cybertron and she has big barrel chest. It's a little weird actually. But yeah, that is it for Override. I hope you all have enjoyed this, as quite honestly, as much as I have, because I love this girl so friggin' much. She is amazing. I highly recommend getting this figure. I was able to kind of snipe mine off of, I'd say, snipe. I had her pre-ordered off of, the Hasbro Pulse store, because I did not trust myself enough to go hunting in a Walmart. I was about to say in a mall. So I was smart. I pre-ordered her and also Black Convoy. I have Black Convoy from 2001 RID. I guess RID 2001. That, quote, Scourge. So, when I get him, I will be reviewing him as well. But this is what I got for now. And quite honestly, Velocitron is really awesome. Now, where is my Ransack and where's my Crumple Zone? Those are the 2 other Cybertron figures that I really think we deserve. I want my big boy back. I want my not Bulkhead, who is a badass racer with giant turbine cannons. Give me him, please, Hasbro. I want him. And, his Brooklyn friend who turns into a bike. But I hope you all enjoyed watching. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right. Have a good day, night, whenever the heck you watch this. And thanks again for watching. Bye, guys.